Rockin 101.
Hi, I'm calling for Paladin.
That is indeed me.
I am Mark Larson.
Mark Larson, portraying Stan Lynch, as I understand.
That's correct.
Awesomeness.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I do an unorthodox interview in the way that I basically let you tell me everything that you need to tell me so we don't miss any of those important details while trying to promote you. Basically, this is all to celebrate your 6th-year anniversary. Is that correct?
That's correct.
But in all seriousness, I mean, a lot of people do interviews, and I've heard them many times where they basically badger the guy or banter with the guy, and they never get the point across of why they even called. So I basically open it wide open for you.
Love it in St. Cloud.
It is cool. I mean, actually, it's cold.
It's cold, too,
yeah. You're going to be performing at Minneapolis's Famous Dave's Barbecue.
Right. This coming Friday night, Fallin, the nation's premier tribute to Tom Petty, is going to be performing at Famous Dave's in Uptown, right there on Lake in Hennepin. Famous Dave's is probably one of the top 10 music rooms in the Twin Cities. Got a great stage, great sound system there, nice light show. And they got the best ribs in the world.
Sounds good. Actually, it sounds great. Maybe you can bring me some?
I'd absolutely love to. You've got a Famous Dave's franchise up there, and they're pretty good, too.
Oh, I'm sure I do. It would be special, though, if it was a hand delivery for Mark Larson, though. See, that would...
There you go.
That would add value to it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we're celebrating 6 years. We've just completed our 6th year as a band. We've had very minor turnover in the band over the last 6 years. We've got basically 5 of the 6 original guys, which means that I have the opportunity to play with musically one of the best bands in the Midwest. We've got Carl Swartz, our lead guitar player, is a master. I mean, this guy is unbelievable lead guitar player. He's our music director, so he makes sure that we get all the vocal chord structures correct and all the solos are done note perfect and all that type of thing. My bass player is Russ Lund, comes to us from Hairball. I'm sure you folks have all seen Hairball.
Just a little bit ago, they did an awesome show that we supported over at the Red Carpet in St. Cloud that blew me away. I was not prepared for that.
Russ was the original bass player. He and Happy, the lead guitar player, started Hairball along with Mike Finling several years back. You know, they went in a different direction, and fortunately for us, we got Russ in our band now, and he's phenomenal. My keyboard guy, Dale Peterson, he plays the Hammond B3. He's got the Leslies and the pianos and all the things that Ben Montench plays in the Heartbreakers. He's got all the sounds going. He's also a seasoned veteran. This guy has played with all kinds of bands around the Midwest area here. Dale spent 12 years with Lamont Cranston, so he's a seasoned veteran. Donnie Trodden is his stage name. His real name is Brian Evans, is our lead singer, and it's kind of the reason the band was originally put together was Brian and I played in a cover band together years back, and somebody made mention to him one night at a show that he looked a little bit like Tom Petty, and why aren't we doing some Tom Petty stuff? He and I started talking about it. At that point in time, I wasn't a real big Tom Petty fan. To a point, I knew Tom was there, and I had some of his stuff, but I didn't really spend a lot of time on it. So I started digging into the material, and the songs were so well crafted, and he's got so many hits. You know, I think he's 160, 170 million albums now.
Yeah, that's not bad. I could force myself to live off of that.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
So anyway, Brian and I started putting this thing together, and Brian's worked real hard over the years, copping the look. We've got a wardrobe set up for him that is real reminiscent of things you've seen Tom Petty wear. And he's got the sound. He spends a lot of time working on the Tom Petty vocal structures and guitar playing as well.
That's awesome. So does he wear the outfit from the videos with the post-apocalyptic sandstorm feel?
You like that one? Is that your favorite one?
That was my favorite one. That's what I would be hoping for.
Right. I think that was You Got Lucky, wasn't it?
Probably right.
That's a great tune. It was a great video. I mean, Petty's got so many iconic videos from the 80s. He was kind of ahead of the curve there. He's always been a trendsetter.
Certainly freaked me out with Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Really?
Yeah, that was just
the video or the song?
Well, the video. I mean, the song was fine. I never put any attachment to it. But when I saw the video and he's walking around with a dead girl, that was slightly disturbing.
Slightly disturbing, to say the least.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty controversial video. And wasn't that Kim Basinger? That was the Mary Jane in that thing?
I'm going to have to go watch it again. I didn't.
Yeah, I think it was.
You're probably right.
Tom was a breakout guy for a couple of people. Another video, he had Johnny Depp as his lead character in it. It was back when people didn't quite know who Johnny Depp was yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's done that quite a bit with his videos over the years.
Spotlighting different celebrities?
Yeah, and of course getting with those celebrities before they became big celebrities, obviously. I think he probably had a hand in introducing some of these people to the world.
So that's a cool thing. I mean, if you're going to do something like that, to give back to other people, to give them the break and time in the sun, that's a very cool concept.
I've got one more player I got to talk about in the band, our utility guy. He's there, Scott Thurston. His name is Nick Hall, and he's a lifelong guitar player, record producer, songwriter. He's our utility guy. He does all the backup harmony vocals, and he does all the fill-in guitar parts, and he plays the fill-in keyboard stuff, and does all the rattlers and shakers and all that kind of stuff. A very, very talented individual. So, of course, my name is Mark Larson. I'm the drummer of the band. So
cool.
We are presenting ourselves exactly the same way that you would see Tom Petty present himself if you were to go to a Tom Petty concert.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 6 guys on stage, and we've got the guitars, all the Rickenbackers and Vox Phantoms and all that kind of thing to recreate the sounds that you hear in the record. We have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome, man. I'm excited. It should be an awesome show. It's a 6-year anniversary, and it's in Minneapolis at Famous Dave's Barbecue. I've got an address here if anybody out there wants to plug it into their GPS. 3001 Hennepin Avenue, Minneapolis. Tickets look like they're going to be $9.
Actually, I think the cover charge is only $7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a $7 cover. I'd highly recommend calling ahead and making a reservation for a table. Place fills up pretty fast. I think we get about 450, 500 people into the room, and we usually sell this room out. Famous Dave's has kind of been our home bar. We played one of our first serious gigs at this particular place. The entertainment director there, Mike Rogers, we call him Tiny. He was a mentor to us. He was right there with us right from the get-go. He helped us take our first photographs and helped us through some recording and videos and all kinds of things. So he's the entertainment director at Famous Dave's.
Awesome. Paying back where you came from. Very cool.
That's right.
This must be your website here, freefallin.us.
That's correct. There's no G on Fallin.
Okay.
It's Fallin, not falling.
Okay.
We love the folks up in St. Cloud. We've been up there a few times. We'd love to come back up and see you one of these days. If you have a hand in something at the red carpet, we'd love to hook up with you and come up and rock the house up there. But in the meantime, we hope all the good folks from St. Cloud that love Tom Petty can take the short drive down to uptown Minneapolis and come celebrate our 6 years with us.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, we'll have to get you in studio sometime just to do a face-to-face deal.
We'd love to come up.
Yeah, that'd be great. The Red House that rocks, man. You'll love the building. It's incredible.
Sweet.
All right. Well, dude, thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate it. I'll make sure that this reaches the largest audience possible. And we'll look forward to seeing you in Minneapolis on Friday, February 7th at 9. Still at 9, right?
At 9 o'clock. That's this coming Friday.
All right. Famous Dave's Barbecue. Thank you, Mark Larson, portraying Stan Lynch of Free Fallin'. It was a pleasure. Let's do this again.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. We'll do this again sometime soon.
It sounds good.